Hello everyone, good morning to one and all. Today I would like to introduce Pranav, who is a 2017 passed out, right? Uh, he will give you some inputs regarding his work company and his startup journey and everything. So Pranav, it's over to you.
Yes. Uh, Hi, I'm Pranav. I'm 2018 passed out actually,
Yeah, okay.
and yes, currently I'm working as a head product design in a company called DyneSmart. It's a startup. Uh, there I need to handle about the product development and design needs, day-to-day design needs, and UI UX and everything. So as is it is a startup, there'll be titles just for sale. We need to work in every section. Like you need to take care of sales, you need to take care of marketing, and actually you get to learn a lot. And that's the main reason I'm working in a startup since I passed out from my college. And I just want to start the session by sharing my experiences in CMR Technical Campus. Uh, First, I joined my college without knowing what to do, just like many people. I think most of the people here also don't know why they joined in the certain branch or something. But as soon as I joined, in a week or so, I got to know this is not happening with me. I cannot do computer science engineering anymore because I am not interested in this doing this start software job and anything. And I don't know why, but I developed a different mentality. Like software job is not for me. So I kept on exploring what can I do, what else can I do, because I already joined the college and I got a decent rank in MSET. But due to that Telangana state separation and these things, I only selected a few restaurants. Oh, sorry, I only selected a few colleges. So due to that, I joined in the CMR Technical Campus uh, with donation and everything. So then I thought, okay, now I came in and I cannot leave the college, so I need to do something. So from first year, I am looking for other opportunities. What can I do and stuff. Then suddenly I came across the clubs, college clubs that are there in our CMR Technical Campus. Then I joined in a club called Innovative Club, which was founded by Nikhil actually. And there was a crazy incident in first year. I think after joining in the college, after 2 months, we had a workshop in first year for app development. So me along with my four friends went to the workshop. We just joined the college, so we don't know the rules or anything. So we just went to the workshop. We attended it. First day it was fine. Second day I don't know what happened. Our class in charge came to the workshop, and he took us to the director's cabin. Then director sir was very furious, like you didn't inform in your class. How can you go to the workshops and everything? We'll detain you and stuff. And from then, I don't know why, but I was more inclined to these workshops and everything. We got it settled with the director sir saying that we went there only to learn. We don't know, sir. Sorry. And yes, from there, I didn't stop attending workshops. And even I hosted some workshops. We did many college events, association events. Most of my college life, or when I attend college, I used to go to events. I used to do some workshops. I used to work on designing or something. Uh, and HODs are also encouraged me very much to do what I love, because I clear in second year I had some doubts of dropping out of the college because I always wanted to do architecture, and I got a decent rank. I got 10,000 rank in All India for architecture exam, but I was not able to join due to some reasons. So I thought of dropping out from the college and doing something. But then my class teacher Satya ma'am and HOD sir, they talked me through and they said, first you got into this, so just complete this and then do what you want to do. So I decided that I'll just clear off the exam just for the mark's sake, and then I'll do whatever I want to do. and that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Now to literally say I'm doing something that I didn't learn in my college means they didn't teach me how to design do the graphic designing or how to manage projects, but in academics. But I learned that through going to the clubs, organizing events, and organizing associations, and I learned team management in organizing fests, uh, everything. So yes, college helped me a lot to build my career and helped me a lot to be where I am. Uh, but I always think the same. College provides the same thing to everyone, but it's up to you how to approach and how to what to do. Because if I sat in the class and I kept on listening to the classes, if I scored 80% or 90% also, I don't think I uh, I would be doing the software job. So I would be very clueless then. But you because of my seniors and everyone, I got into the event managing or these kinds of extracurriculars, and my from the support of HOD and all the faculty also, I am able to do what I love to do right now. So frankly, I am not very much, not that much prepared for the session. I'm just doing impromptu session. So if anyone have any queries, you can go on. You can ask me questions. And hello.
Yeah, anybody is having any questions, please ask ma.
It may be regarding anything.
Yeah. I think Vasantalata madam is here. Is it so? Madam, are you there?
Yes, sir. Madam is on mute.
Madam, can you unmute? Hello? Hello, madam, is it audible? Yeah, madam may be busy. So if anybody
Okay.
is having, see, there is some question,
Yes, sir.
Pranav.
Mm-hmm.
What is your view on internships?
Internships. Actually, this is a good question, sir. There are two types of internships that comes into mind of college students. One, internship just for the sake of project. They'll just pay money to get the project done and they don't do anything over there. And second internship, they get to do what they love in some company. Uh, Example, I'll just differentiate it. Uh, some of my friends or many people in the college, they just do internship just because we have to do one internship for the major project, and then we go there, we do something that we don't like. They do some project because they had to do the project in that, because some people like app development or something, but they are not allowed to do app development project because there are many apps that are coming in the project section. So uh, faculty or due to some reasons they need to go with some other thing like artificial intelligence or different things which they are not interested. So they just pay for the internship, they go to the companies, they anything, and they just spend some time over there and get a certificate saying, I completed internship. And type of internship is actually. So I think internship. Uh, so I joined a company and I did internship relating to the product development and UI design. So in developing the product, I don't know how to design and design anything. I learned it on my own. Nowadays, if you want to learn anything, you can learn it anywhere because you don't need to attend a university, just read the book or to listen class and anything, because you can learn anything from internet nowadays. So what I went to internship, there I got a very good guy. I saw them
Pranav,
working
Pranav,
and
your network is low. Your video is not
hello.
coming. Your network is low, I think so. Your video is not coming. It is stopping in middle.
Is it clear now, sir? Hello.
It's clear, but no,
I
network
think just
bandwidth
a
is
minute. I
low.
think it's issue with internet.
Internet.
Yes, sir. I think power is gone and running on mobile data. Yes.
Okay, please continue.
Okay, sir. So I just suggest students that just go with the internship that you want to do. Go explain your faculty like I did, because I went to my HR and I said, "Sir, I'm not interested in big things like artificial intelligence or something. I'm interested in AR, VR, game development, and anything which is related to design and stuff." So, sir,
Yeah, please switch on your video.
it might help me a lot. So if you utilize your internship in a good way, it brings you very much experience that you need after your college life when you're working.
Yeah, one more question is there here, Pranav.
Yes, sir.
So everybody always try to do a job,
Mm-hmm.
internship and based upon a job. Once
Okay.
you, then why did you go for startup?
Because in I'll just give you some examples, sir. If you are joining in a big multinational it's big multinational company, then you get to do work that is allocated to you. You'll be handling a small part in a big project, and you don't even know what the big project is and how it is affecting the people and how your work is touching people and everything. But joining in the startup, you'll get to learn much more. Like you'll get to learn how sales will happen, what is required in the market, how to approach people, how to handle situations, how to manage people, and how to get things done. And you know your limits, because startups will definitely push you to your limits, and you will indirectly come to know what is more important to you in your life. Because I got to know that working in companies initially it will be safe, you will think it is safe and it is secure, but once something happens in your life and you lose your job, you will be in a havoc. You don't know what to do, because you lost the job that you had from many days. And if you're doing the software thing, you don't know what to do apart from the software. But if you join in the startup, you'll learn many things. You'll diversify your skills. So indirectly you will get to know one, you'll get to do one or the other thing. Example, I'm working in a startup. If something happened and I need to get out of it, then I know I can get into few different things. I can do freelancing, because I do that part time also now. So I can do freelancing. I can develop small websites. And speaking of the websites, when I'm in the college, I just thought that websites will be developed through Joomla, HTML, and WordPress only. And if you want to develop a website, it's so technical, and every people want the website that are developed in this way. But when I join in the startup and when I'm doing my freelance, I get to know that many people, most of the people don't care uh, how you develop a website. They just want to get the thing done. So if you take an example, there's a website developing tools available online. You can easily develop a website, and you can explain them that I choose this developing platform because it's easy for you to handle. Then they'll understand and they'll be more pleased that okay, I don't need to contact you every time I need to make some small change. Also, I can make it myself. So yeah, uh, this is there'll be many more things you will learn in a startup. So, and there is two different things. People may expect, uh, people may have two perceptions to life. If you want a stable thing, you want to do only one thing, you don't want to experiment anything, you just want to work in a single job, or you figured out what you want to do, then I suggest you go with a normal job, because you already figured it out. You know what you want to do, and you are on the track. You are doing that. It's fine because you love it. It's good for you. But people who don't know what to do and they just join in some company and they'll get stuck there because of the financial situations or many situations that you will face after uh, passing out from the college. Um Me myself joined the startup because I don't know clearly what I want to do. I know that I'm good at designing. I'm good at doing events. I'm good at people management and these things. But I don't know if I want to do a event managing thing. I want to join a event managing company. If I want to do designing for full time. If I want to do a normal job. So I just joined in the startup and I figured it out because I'm doing many things. I got a clarity that okay, I'm not enjoying this that much. I'm doing this very good, and I can do better at this. And because in a startup you need to work many hours, so I kept on working for in sales for 8 9 hours a day or 10 12 hours a day, and more than that also. I worked on design for more hours a day. I worked on marketing and managing teams for more hours a day. Then I got to know that I can enjoy designing for even for 18 hours a day also, because that's what I love. So you'll get you will get a clarity on your life if you join a startup, and you'll also get a wider view of what's happening in the market, how to approach, if you have any idea also how to do that, and everything you the life skills which are required to you, you can only develop through startups, I believe. Can you speak
Uh,
about current work you are doing and technology you are working? Okay, currently I am working as head product design in a company called DyneSmart. We uh, uh, we actually a service based company. Uh, we have a we have two companies actually. One thing is DyneSmart and another is Restaurant. So in DyneSmart, we provide a marketplace for restaurants, movie theaters, hotels, uh, and anywhere you can order food, like drive-ins and food courts also. So people can go to the food court or a movie theater or a drive-in. They can order food and get the food delivered to them, or they can dine in over there, or they can take it for takeaway. So nowadays we have apps only for delivery or only for dining in, but we are our apps are constant to SCGs or food courts or cinema theaters. We have different apps for different modules, but we just wanted to make ordering easy through one app. So you can have one app in your phone. You can order the food at restaurants, at hotels, at food courts, and everywhere. That's our motto with DyneSmart. And Restaurant, we are making white label apps and websites for restaurants, uh, through which we build their own websites and applications, and we help them take orders online through the customer. Yes. Anyone have any more questions about my career, or you want to know anything about? Okay, somebody asked me. I read some comment. I like doing designing. Yes, if you love doing designing, graphic designing, then you need to know the classification in the designing the field that you have, because many people think graphic designing means uh, you can design social media posts or logos or UI and everything in a go, but there is much more in detail for it. Like UI design is a different branch. If you seriously want to take up design as your career, UI design is separate branch. Social media design is separate branch, and print design is separate branch, and brand design like logo design and all the business cards and everything is separate branch. So just figure out which you want to do and work towards it. Work towards it. And in the present scenario, depending on the resources that you have, you can easily do what you want. And if you are, but I'm saying this, you'll definitely be facing much more difficulties in the starting. You don't know who your clients are, you don't know what to do. But if you are prepared to go through the hardships and if you are determined to do it, then only please enter into any field, not only design, but any field. If you are determined and if you are okay to face the troubles and you want to pursue it anyway, if you are okay if with the financial setbacks for a few years at least, then you can go and pursue the career.
Any more questions? You got it there?
No, sir, as of now, I'm not seeing any questions here.
Yeah. How did college help you in getting opportunities? One more question, someone.
Okay. So, as I said, during college, no one stopped me from doing what I love actually. They encouraged me even more to organize events, organize fest, and these things. In that, we organized a fest, me and Nikhil Gunda, my senior, called Spark, and we organized some startup fest and everything. So through those fests, I met many people, like people from different diversifications, people who are doing robotics, who are working in AI, who are working in a software company, who have a media entity, and I met different people from different careers. So I spoke to them, I got in contact with them, and my contacts are very valuable after my college. And I got my contacts because the college allowed me to do these events and everything in that time. And I was able to say, I was able to convey to my college that, sir, I am I can manage my studies and as well as events both. So because I don't have that much backlogs, I had also I cleared it in one attempt. So my faculty and everyone believed that okay, he can manage both the events and both academics. So they didn't stop me much from doing what I love. So I just went on meeting people. From there only I met founder of Dynasmart, Mr. Tarun, and then only I got connected with him. We thought yes, our mindsets will match and will definitely make something good. Then I got onboarded and doing this. Yeah.
And one more question. Are you a part of club?
Yes, yes.
So what you have done?
Oh, okay. Clubs. This is a very complicated topic in my college too. I am part of Innovative Club actually, and I cannot say that I'm only part of Innovative Club because any club, any event, if they want any assist, we would be first to help because it may be our association, our CSC association, it may be different branch association, it may be event related to Innovative Club, Cultural Club, and SAC, Student Activity Club, or any club. If they need something get done and they have if we got any opportunity to explore anything over there, we would go rush and we would help in the event. So to say, for the namesake, we are part of Innovative Club, and we also founded Nikhil, me, my super senior Venu, and Bhaskar. We founded a photography club, and yes, we are part of these clubs. But we used to do anything that might bring us any opportunity to learn more.
So Madhav sir came. Welcome, Madhav sir, our
Hi,
training
sir.
and placement officer. Madhav sir. Our TPO, training and placement officer, Madhav sir. So he
Yes,
was
sir.
just unmuted
Speaking
himself.
of Madhav, sir, I remembered an incident. during my third year, I figured out that I don't want to work in software companies. So I approached Madhav sir and Srujan Raju sir saying that, sir, I don't want to work. I don't want to attend my placements and anything. So they asked me to get a letter from my parents actually. I went to my parents and I said, I don't want to do the normal job. So I just want a letter from you saying that you are okay with me not attending the placement. They immediately gave me the letter. I came and I submitted the letter. Then Madhav sir and Sujan sir said, Pranav, you got your letter, but we suggest you to attend placements because we know that you can do something with your career. I just give it a go. You said you don't want to join. Don't join, but just give it a go. Go try interviews so that you'll know your caliber. So yes, I attended some interviews. I got selected. I got trained for different things. And in the middle, we used to have some mock tests. So I really don't want to pass a mock test. I don't know why, but uh, at that time we got assessed with the training people. They got some people from outside HRs and they evaluated us. So first round was GD. I cleared it because I know I can do well at GD and I cleared it. Next round was technical, and technical is very big problem to me because I was never that much interested in technical. If you want me to do something, I will do some jugad and I'll get it done. But I don't know in depth about any technical. Even to be frank, I don't clearly know about C programming also. Then I went to the technical interview. I don't know what I said. They asked me some question. I asked them if in a different way. They told me answer. I told the exact same answer in different using different terms, and they selected me. I didn't know then why I was selected. I was wondering, but after coming out of college, when I am doing job in my startup, I got to know, yes, this is what you need because you may not know many things, but you just need to know the logic and you just need to have the caliber to manage anything that comes through your way. Even if you are a technical person, you know very much good coding and everything also. If you don't have any good communication skills, then you cannot actually excel in your career also. You'll just go, you'll do very hard work, you'll do very crazy hard work, you'll code like hell. But if your teammate is smart and he doesn't do any coding also, he can establish that he is doing much more work than you because he is very talkative and he'll speak to the managers, team leads, and everyone. So they'll believe him more than you. So your work will not be up to mark what you thought. So I suggest everyone to improve your communication skills and be smart. Don't only do hard work, but be smart and uh, try to convey people if you are working also try to convey people that you are working and you are doing this much work because what you do matters. Yes.
You have approached DynSmart right now.
Yes, sir.
So within the college or outside the college?
uh, it's part of within the college actually. I got a interview called Blue Book, sir,
Hmm.
which came to the college to hire.
Hmm.
And the person who was doing who was one of the main part of the Blue Book was main member in the DynSmart. So I got connections from there, and I approached them, and it was working fine. Yeah.
So one more question you got there. Any college memories you would like to share with us?
There are many more, many more, because during my college days, uh, more than struggling for marks and more than doing anything else, I gathered lots of memories actually because my seniors were very cool. I'm saying that I don't know if my juniors will say that or not because we didn't had that interaction with my juniors, but my seniors and us were very close, like brothers. We can say we are brothers. If now also we'll call our seniors like friends, and we are just friends, guys. So every day in my college, when I don't spend in the class, it's a memory for me because we get to do something crazy, and the fest, managing fest, and doing some workshops, and everything is different experience for me. So in the college, what I did is I just gathered my memories and contacts. That's it.
Any memory with faculty you face it, like stopping you or encouraging you, except HOD sir? Any other faculty
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
stopping you or warning you or
Yes, sir.
scolding you or motivating you, giving you
Holding,
some
warning.
suggestions?
Yes, yes, I
Anything.
got.
Only with faculty if there is any memory.
Yes, sir. I have many memories like that actually. Uh, First, I'll go with support system. If we
Hmm.
speak about support system, then Satya ma'am was my uh, great support system at that time. And if we speak about criticism, like you are doing this, you will not get settled in your life if you do designs or if you do workshops or anything. Then I got this from Nasimha sir and many people who are concerned for me because they thought I'm just because many of the faculty don't know that I am from CSC this year. They know me as a person. This is Pranav. He does events. That's it. They don't know which class I am and which section I am because
Okay.
I used to do events and I not used to attend class many times. So they didn't know my section and everything. Also, they suggested me that you are doing events and stuff. It's good. You are designing and everything. It's good, but ultimately you will not get a job from this. Uh, Please focus on your studies. Please sit in class. And I got some. I had some encounters also like. If you don't sit in class, then will complain to higher authorities or something like that. But in my final year, everyone who said you will not benefit from this, when I got a job and I said, "Sir, I achieved this thing," then they said, "Good for you. Everything we said was just to alert you and just to make you focus on your career." So, anyways, congratulations, Volker. They congratulated me. That was the one of the good moments that I thought I showed that I can do something with what I have been doing, except from sitting class.
And one more question we got. I don't know whether you have any.
Yes,
Somebody is
sir.
asking, what is your memory at Dolari Dani Daba?
Dolari Dari. Actually, I lived in Kompally at Central Park. You know, Hotel Vibhavari. I used to live backside of it for a few days. I explored whole of the Kompally, but I didn't went to Dollar Dani anytime. Sorry, I went to Diwan Daba. We used to eat in a small daba that used to be beside Bank of Baroda in Kompally, Milan Daba, and we explored whole of the Kompally, but I didn't even step into Dolardani even single time. I don't know why. It didn't happen. Yes, Nikuli is commenting in front of Bank of Baroda in the spot. We used to
Any
go
other
there
questions,
regularly after
guys?
events.
Any other questions, guys? Please ask. This is the opportunity. You can post it in the chat to privately to him or to everyone.
What have
What
you
have you
been
been?
during this quarantine? In this quarantine, during initial days, I just chilled. I just thought I'll take some time off and I'll not do anything else. For first 4 or 5 days it was fine. Then after that I got thinking, Arey, what can I do? Then I started building my portfolio. I started approaching people for some projects for designing and everything. At that time I didn't got any products, but those approaches got me projects just now, because at that time the uh, total business is shuttered down. So I didn't got many opportunities at that time. I waited, I tried for opportunities, and we used to work sometime on our product because our product is related to restaurants and stuff. We didn't have any clarity at that time. what to do when with the restaurants open. So we focus on our product development. We did some work in the middle, how to improve our product, what can we introduce for upcoming days, how to survive this market and everything. And mostly, yes, I tried to get some projects and everything, but I failed. Yeah, but now I'm getting projects from the contacts I have approached them. So now I'm working on them. Yes.
So you are working 48 hours a day.
Not 48 hours. I sleep only 6 hours a day, sir. I don't know why, but I cannot sleep more than 6 hours a day. Uh, so I utilize my time to do designing because I like design. Even I'm thinking to make design as my full-time career after a few years. So I'm working on how to make better designs, how to build brand from scratch and everything. Yeah. Apart from that, I'll also play lots of computer games. Yeah.
One more question I used to
Mm-hmm.
ask for every alumni,
Okay.
because every student is having this doubt. Some
Mm-hmm.
alumni says program is important, programming is important.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have programming and something, your job is
Mm-hmm.
becoming tough. Okay, but some alumni
Okay.
says one more thing. Some
Okay.
alumni says that no program is also not important. Those who don't have programming knowledge also can have settled in this software field, or what are you think?
Mm-hmm.
So for
Mm-hmm.
your design, what you say, whether programming is required or whether you're good at programming or not.
Mm-hmm. Sir, can I answer this frankly? Because
Yeah,
my answer will be very much different.
yeah, definitely.
Okay. So, guys, I'm saying this frankly. As I'm in the industry, not only in the software, I have my friends who are working as software developers who don't have any clue about the designing, any clue about the development also. And I went to my sister last summer to US. There I've been seeing many people who are working as software developers, but they don't know anything about coding. If you want to do if you want to join any career, if you want to do it, you can do it anyway. If but just keep in mind that people who are doing their job in software develop as a software developer, and they don't know development, they don't know any coding, they need to learn it. But if you think I can survive this without learning anything, then it is tough for you. I'm not saying it is impossible, but it is tough and you will not have that much growth. uh, you have different options, like you can assign your projects to a third party and get the projects done. Yes, you can do that, but you are giving your pay to someone else and you are not learning anything. Then what you are doing? Because many people in US who are Indians, they do the same. They just go into the software job because they get more pay in the US. Then they'll hire a person in India for 50,000 or 60,000. They'll get 2,000, I think $2,000 $3,000 from US. Then they'll spend $1,000 here to get the projects done. But they'll not learn anything. They'll just keep enjoying. They just do some random stuff. Some people, they learn what they love and they shift the careers. That's fine. But if you want to survive in the career for a long time, then you must learn. Maybe a designing, maybe development. It may be anything. Anything like project management or anything. You need to learn for yourself, because the person who is supporting you may not be there when you need them. Then you'll face much problem at that point. So my ultimate answer is yes, you can get into a career without knowing anything, but surviving there and growing for a long time, it's not possible. You need to learn. You need to learn new technologies or new tools, ways to do things, and you need to keep learning.
So you got one more question.
Mhm.
Any tips or advice you would like to give to juniors?
Juniors. From that time, I was giving all the tips. Just, I I just want to give one thing. Take life as as fun, not like. I just want to make it clear. Uh, I'm not asking you to take don't take life seriously, but take life seriously, but don't be that serious. Like, if you want to try something new, be daring enough to try it. If because you don't know, if you try it, you may like it and you may have a good future in the career. So initially, after completing your college, you'll get lots of pressure from your family, from your society, from college, from your friends, because your friends will be joining in a company. They'll be making money, 25, 30,000, 40,000, and some people maybe 1 lakh. So they'll be making money, they'll be roaming outside, they'll be partying and everything. But if you are in a hurry and you join some career without knowing what you love, then it will affect you for a long time. So I suggest you join in a company. If you want that, if you want money that seriously, then join in a company. While doing that, figure out what you love and make efforts to shift your career in that aspect. If you keep doing what you don't love, and if you keep doing which pressurizes you, if you just work for 5 6 hours also, if you get pressurized by it, then I suggest please don't do that. Take some time, speak to your parents, speak to your friends, speak to your anyone who you trust, and figure out what you want to do, and proceed in that field.
Yes, any faculties having any questions? Our CSE faculty, you can post it here, not only students. Anybody there?
Thank you.
I think somebody are messaging. How can we connect with you?
You have my social media handles, I think.
Please post your
One
rule
minute.
number in the chat box. I mean, sorry, it's a habit. Email ID.
Okay. You can correct me.
You
In
can
the
post
rules
now.
of-
Email ID.
okay. Just a minute. Okay, in the chat. How did you manage to convince your parents? Okay. Uh, I don't know, because I am not the elder one. I have an edge that they experience everything for my sister, like how she scored marks, how JNTU evaluation works, and how she did in her career, and what she experienced. So they very much know what a person goes through when in this
Video,
age.
Pranav.
Yes, sir. I'm just posting my email. So yes, yes. So they already pretty much know that okay, these things happen to a person in this life, in this millennial. So I just went to them and I said, I don't want to do this. I'm not interested to do this. I know I can do much better in different things. So they said, okay, you join the college. You just pass it. I don't want. We are not expecting much more from you. Just clear the college and do whatever you want. And they stood on their word. Actually, they are very much supportive for me. Even if I say I want to do anything right now, also they will say do it, but just be careful. Just do your research and get into it. I just open my
There is question.
chart. Yes, sir.
Bhaskar sir has sent you a question. What did you think of college after 4 years?
You want me to be frank, sir? Okay.
Obviously.
So okay. So first 2 3 years, I loved my college very much, sir. To be frank, I loved my college very much because I saw my cousins in different colleges, and I know what they have been going through. So I know my college gave me much more freedom, and freedom to do what I love and this thing. I just said what I said throughout the call. But in my fourth year, I experienced a few things that changed my perception about the college. Because uh, after passing out from my college, I thought I'll keep in touch with all my faculty. I'll keep in touch my juniors, and I thought I'll have different bond with my college. But in my final year, everything changed because at that time a few incidents happened. Like few incidents in the college that I cannot say right now. With the college management and students and stuff, and at that time I used to struggle for my project, for my work and everything. So I got some things are messed up, and that changed my perception to the towards college in initial years, like up in 2018 and 19. But now when I think about the college, I just remember gratitude. Like, yes, I learned a lot through college. It would not be possible without their support. Now I love my college, but at that time I had some negative feeling about the college for forcing. That's not your problem actually, but for forcing students to pay the exam fees, and if not allowing them to write the exam. Due to that, some of good people, good. So that's the only setback I got from college, and some comments on the final year students during final year. I don't know why the environment in my final year, and there are many restrictions.
Okay, any other
Sorry, sir,
questions,
but
Ma? Okay, it's anyway.
sir, yeah, I said what I felt. Yeah.
Uh, Anyway, it's timing up for
Mhm.
the other session.
Okay.
Okay, thank you guys, and thank you Pranav for accepting our invitation and
Okay.
immediately.
Yes,
And
sir.
you have mailed, you have kept your mail ID.
Yes, sir.
So if you get any information, any requests or whatever it may be, so please do follow. If you have any
Yes, sir.
information, if you get from any of our students, plus if
Yes,
you have any
sir.
internship opportunities,
Yes, sir.
you can please share it to me. I will share it to all the students.
Definitely, sir. Definitely.
Anything else you would like to share? Other things, Pranav?
I think that's it for now, sir. Just keep in mind that do what you love. That's it. You may be thinking I need to join a job immediately, but it will take a big toll on your career further. That's it, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pranav.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, my dear students.